Hello, my name is Shawn from Y6H and today I'm introducing the country of Laos. Absolute location. Laos's capital city, Vientiane, is situated at the location of 17.58 north and 102.36 east. Relative location. Laos is the only landlocked country in Southeast Asia, located on the Indo-Chinese Peninsula. Laos is bordered by China and Myanmar from northwest, Thailand from west, Vietnam from east, and Cambodia from southeast. Here are some famous places in Laos, and I've made it into a chart. Places that could be seen. This is the Vientiane Triumph Arch, also known as the Patuxi, which is at the same time all made by human and can be seen. The next one is the Luang Prabang Ban Huangxi Waterfall. It is an environmental tourist place, and it is situated 23 kilometers away from the center of the Luang Prabang. Next, it is the limestone karst mountains. This is a physical place in Laos and could be seen. The unseen places. Laos have a very special political system because they are the few countries who still agree to communism. Communism means that all of your property is publicly owned and each person works and is paid according to how much they worked. Laos have a various amount of wildlife, so it is also important to control and not to kill the special species. That is why humans made some natural rules for this environment. Laos also have a lot of earthquakes because Laos is in the edge of the Indo-Chinese Peninsula. There are 196 earthquakes recorded in the past 10 years of Laos. Laos movement. Tuk-tuk is a very traditional transportation in Laos. It is original from Thailand, but Laos's tuk-tuk is much bigger and much more comfortable. It is usually used for short-distance transportation. Another unique transportation is long-tail boats. Long-tail boats are the unique transportation on water in the Nam Son River in Van Vian. The hull is narrow and long, and it is similar to a palm leaf. Laos is facing an immigration problem because of the several reasons. Firstly, Laos is very poor and jobs are very hard to find. The salaries are low. The GDP of Laos is continually decreasing since 2005. The schools and education healthcare in Laos are also not really good. And people who move out of Laos is usually in the age to work. So that means Laos is facing the problem of no working ages and only older people and younger children. And now let me introduce to you AGI, Human and Environmental Interaction of the country Laos. Here are some AGI Laos are contributing on. Firstly, deforestation. Although Laos contains the largest tropical rainforest, deforestation is still a major environmental issue in Laos. According to Global Forest Watch, Laos had 17.9 million hectares of natural forest in 2010, covering 78% of its land area. By 2022, it lost 322,000 hectares of natural forest. Deforestation is more severe in northern Laos. Next, it is a soil contamination. The new high-speed railway has enabled faster fruit exports from Laos to China, attracting more investments in large-scale plantations. However, this growth has come to the cost of soil contamination. Floods. Laos is experiencing the largest floods in 10 years, caused by the sudden collapse of a hydroelectric dam. Flash floods has submerged homes, hospitals, schools, roads, bridges, and fields. This will have a devastating long-term impact on people's livelihoods and well-being. HPA is one of the few organizations providing emergency and long-term assistance to affected communities. And now let me introduce you to the region of Laos. Laos is the only landlocked country in the region and thus has always been more insulated and remote than its neighbors have been. The mountains and forested terrain adds to that isolation. Rugged mountain ranges divide Laos into narrow river valleys, particularly in the north. The climate is tropical monsoon with two distinct seasons, a dry and a wet season. The dry season lasts generally from October through April, and the wet and rainy season lasts from the beginning of the May to end of the September. Severe rains lasting for a short period of time are falling during the monsoon. The yearly average temperature is around 28 degrees Celsius, but it can fall to 15 or 10 degrees Celsius during the cold season. It can also freeze in the plain of jars during wintertime. Despite its small population, Laos still has 49 ethnic groups from Lao, Khmer, and Hmong, constituting approximately 3/4 of the population. Most tribes are small, with some having just a few hundred members. This is all I wanted to share with you, and hope it might help you know more about this unpopular small country Laos. And also, thank you for watching and Happy New Year!